Good evening. Welcome to the Focus in Vietnam program. Today we have a special guest coming from the US, and he's a friend of Vietnam, and he has been in Vietnam for a number of years, and he's now back in Vietnam. I'd like to welcome Mr. Michael Mahalik, former US ambassador to Vietnam.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Augustine. It's a great pleasure for me to be back in Vietnam. You know that I was here for 3.5 years, and I've never been to Ha Long Bay. So that's one of the things I promised myself I'm going to do.
Glad to hear that. Glad to hear that. You have expressed a number of times your views on education and training in Vietnam, and you believe, Vietnam has a number of bottlenecks, and one of them is education and training.
Absolutely.
So can tell us more.
Well,
about
I just think that while this is a problem for all countries around the region, I think for Vietnam, Vietnam is starting from a rather low base at this point. And so as a result, I think that the challenges are a little bit greater than they might be in other countries.
Ambassador, for 4 years, you have been pushing your plan to have more cooperation between the two countries on education and training. What are your personal successes and failures, if any?
Well, yeah. Obviously, the fact that we were able to set up a program within our embassy to encourage more students to go and visit the United States and to study in the United States was, number one, it was a great personal achievement for me. And number two, I could also say to the Senate of the United States, I made a promise and I kept it to you. Not many politicians can say that these days.
I attended the Senate hearing for your confirmation.
Really?
Yes.
I didn't know you
and
were there.
And I saw you stating very clearly that education is one of your top priorities.
That's right.
And I'm glad you said that you are successful and you kept your promise, because we Vietnamese here, we see the quadrupling of the number of students going to the US. I think without your commitment, we wouldn't be able to see that kind of a number.